Hello gentlemen, today we're going to break down a mini scheme out of the Clemson playbook. So yes, we're back on college football. I'll be trying to post one of these mini schemes once every week or so because you guys need some content too, and I'm still fully focused on Madden, but I do plan on posting more college football content very soon. But do me a big favor, if you guys are enjoying these mini schemes I'm posting for college football, drop a like. That is going to tell me that I should keep making this content. And then if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'm posting daily tips helping you get better at both Madden 25 and college football 25. Now let's get into it. Okay, so the formation we're going to be working out of is going to be split slot offset. And this is a fun formation because it has, motion swings like RPO Read Swing. It has motion triple option right. And then you have some good passing plays to accompany those. So this is a fun mini scheme. So what I'm going to do first is talk about the run plays, and we'll start with motion triple option right. So first things first, make sure that your two receiver side is on the wide side of the field. So if the ball is on the left hash, which it is right now, you want your two receivers to be on the right. So we just want to have a lot of space to work with over there. And then as for this play, which is motion triple option right, the reason I like it is we have this auto motion from the left of screen running back, and it looks like that, motion swing that people love to throw. And the guy who auto motions becomes a pitch option. So if you look at the right of screen defensive end, he has a R above him. That means he is the read key. If he stands up, that means he's playing the quarterback. If he crashes in, that means he's playing the running back. So if he stands up, just let it auto hand off to the running back. And then if he crashes in, you're going to hit A or X, like I just did, to keep it with the quarterback. So let's have a look. In this case, LB, pitch it to the guy, and get a nice little gain. Next, we have RPO Read Swing, and this is where it's going to be a throwable route with the auto motion. So you can just pretty much throw him immediately like this, and you get a better rack animation. It'll get even more yards. But, this is kind of the motion swing that is very annoying. You can also hand it off to the running back, which will be nice as well, because oftentimes the user is probably going to go and try that motion swing himself, because he probably doesn't know how to actually defend it. So this is a great play as well. I can't believe that guy didn't make a block on him. He didn't even try. One more time. So just like that. Good block that time. Pick up your cheap yards. And then the final run we have is off tackle, and this is pretty good versus double mug overall. And it'll be fine versus other formations. It's not the most broken thing in the world, but typically you're going to have a hole somewhere, especially if they don't bring up their safety and mug between the linebackers. As you can see, there's a pretty big hole. The running back's just really not that fast. He's more of like the bruiser type. But we're getting decent gains, if the user's not up there. So I think off tackle is a pretty good run. Make sure to mix it in as well. Before I continue, I do have a couple announcements regarding acemadden.com. So first of all, I'm going to be updating the double mug ebook for college football very soon. Potentially today. I just have to record a few things. So be on the lookout for that if you're a member. And then I will be posting another offensive ebook for college football sometime in September. So there's more content coming for you guys. So if you're not a member, feel free to still sign up. We have plenty of ebooks on there already for college football, and we have more to come. And you gain access to all of it just by becoming a member. Okay, so the first passing play is going to be motion spot. And I would say this is mainly a zone beater, but it can work versus man too. We have a couple man beating routes. So for this setup, we are going to stem down the corner route. So hit Y, A, hold LB, then hold your left stick down. So he stems all the way down and looks like this. You're going to streak the guy next to him, which is B. You're going to flat your right of screen running back. And then you're going to in route your ISO receiver, which is X. So your play art should look like this. And this is just like a flood concept, but with the added benefit of having a motion swing, and the table becomes an extra blocker for him. Let's have a look. So versus man, you're going to have your in route or your corner route. And then versus zone, you could technically have anything. Let's have a look again. Okay, I can't believe that guy played him that well. It's my fault. Let's have a look again. Okay, so this is just a zone blitz. You see how the table becomes a blocker. He whiffs. He doesn't actually pick up the guy. Maybe that's my fault for bad run stick, but you see the concept. If they zone blitz, it's really bad for them. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Then if they overcommit with their user over to this motion swing side, you have the backside in route. Do it again. There you go. And that's the basic concept behind this play. Next, we have motion spot number 2, and we are going to streak the slot receiver for this one. We'll put B on a corner route, which is a C route. And then we're going to deep crosser X, which is the ISO side receiver. And then I like to put the right of screen running back, in this case, on a Texas. So this is what the play art should look like. We have a high-low between this Texas and the deep cross. And then we also have the motion swing as a check down. So against man coverage, you have 3 routes. You have the Texas, you have the deep cross, you have the C route. If they zone blitz you, you always have that motion swing. Honestly, you can even throw it even if they don't blitz you against zone. You won't get the biggest gain. You know, if you want to hit this deep cross, that's kind of the objective here. You definitely want to get as much yards as possible. And that'll typically be from the deep cross. Just need enough time. Just like that. He got popped. But that's where the window is. So this is going to be probably a cover 0. So in this case, honestly, you're going to have to throw hot. You're not going to have time for, you know, this concept. So what I would do is I would change things up. So I would maybe do streak, corner, stem him down, maybe block this left of screen running back, run it like this. You just definitely need an extra blocker, like against mid blitz or something. So that's the second setup. The next passing play is going to be FL drag, and there's something you can do with this one that you don't have to do. Like if you don't want to be glitchy, you don't have to do it. But the thing I'm talking about is stemming the curl route all the way up, like to the end zone. So it becomes a streak basically. The nice thing about a stemmed curl, and I posted about this on Madden yesterday, is that press man is going to get beat off the line just like this. Now there's safety help over the top, so it's not a big deal. But if they're playing a press cover 0 or something, you know, your stemmed curl is going to run right by him every single time. I know there's an ability lighting up. It has nothing to do with that. Go test it on your own. If you don't want to do that, you're just going to streak him and, you know, see how he gets pressed now. That's up to you, however you want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and just stem this guy. And the rest of the setup, you know, you can redrag B if you'd like. You know, if you look at that play art, you see how he kind of stops at the left hash. If you redrag, he's going to go a little bit further. You can table route the right of screen running back. That is optional as well. And then if you send everybody out on a route, I would recommend putting the left of screen running back on a wheel. Let's have a look. And that is versus cover 1. Now let's test it versus, you know, random defense. Okay, so we're now in random defense, and I'll just run this a few times. And really, you want to hit the post. Hopefully you get separation. But against man coverage, you also have the running back wheel and potentially the drag. And, you know, the stem corner is also going to beat press man. So you have options versus man coverage. Tried getting it to the post. Didn't have enough time. In this case, we see a press on A. So I'm going to look to him first. See what happens. Okay, it gets ran by, but there's safety help over the top. I'm going to redrag B in this case. I think it'll be better. So in this case, just kind of a bad throw, but the safety was rolling from the other side of the field. So there will be a window if you stem a curl instead of using a streak. Running back wheel. That's going to be a good option for you if they like to play, you know, soft flats, flats that aren't, you know, aggressive. You also don't have to table RB. Just keep in mind, if you use the stock route from the right side running back, he's not going to gain as many yards if you do actually throw him. But if you're not really looking to him, you can just leave him on the stock route. That's fine. Get to the drag. Let's run it one more time. Let's have a look. Drag again and get your yardage. And then for FL drag number 2, we are going to stem up the curl route again or streak him. That's up to you. We're going to post B. We're going to corner route X, the ISO receiver. If he's on the left hash or if he's on like the short side, he'll be a corner route. If we're in the middle of the hash, he'll probably be a C route. The game's just kind of weird like that. And then I would recommend putting an angle route on your left side running back. And then you can either block the running back on the right or table him. It's up to you what you want to do. This is a bomb setup against cover 3, so I'm going to block him. Hopefully get enough time to hit this. As you can see, the corner route on the left holds the outside third, and then the stemmed up curl acts as a streak and just completely pushes back that middle third. Okay, let's do it again. Do need quite a bit of time to hit it. That's one of the downsides of it, but it is effectively a cover 3 bomb. And this will actually work against cover 2 as well. Let me go ahead and show that off. So FL drag, and then we'll do cover 2. And I will say this setup is actually kind of weak versus man coverage. It's not the greatest in the world. Let's look at cover 2. Huge window if they don't have a middle third or a mid-read between those safeties. And the last play I want to show you is going to be motion double pass. This is going to be a gimmick play that you can use once a game. And when you snap the ball, he is going to automatically throw it to this motion swing. And what's going to happen are these guys are going to bite up, and there's your touchdown. But there will be scenarios where they don't bite, and you might have to just start running with the guy that you throw it to. But luckily, you have a blocker in front of you, and it just basically becomes a motion swing at that point. So if you don't like what you see, you don't have to throw the ball. You can just kind of take off with this running back. You might get tackled for a loss in some cases, but overall, it's a pretty safe play to run. Anyways, that's going to be it for this scheme. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like if you did, because that's going to let me know I should keep pumping out these mini schemes for college football. And as always, if you want to get better at the game and you want to win more games, go to acemadden.com and become a member. We have schemes on there that will make your life so much easier in both college football and Madden, and you gain access to everything just by becoming a member. So go check that out. I'll see you guys in the next one.